Why is everyone moving from California all the way to the East Coast to South Carolina? And in particular, why are so many people choosing Greenville, South Carolina? So I hear it almost daily, y'all, from them. Home prices are too high. It's overcrowded, terrible traffic, the political situation, cost of living. What does the future look like for my kids here? I hear all of these things straight from the California residents. They're not my opinions. They are the facts coming from the people moving here. Now, if you are in this crowd, stay with me in this video, and we're going to go take a deeper dive. Now, I am Mark Rucker, and I want to be your hometown realtor. I have lived in the upstate of South Carolina for over 46 years now, and I've been serving this wonderful real estate community for over 20 years. So I receive calls, texts, social media messages, emails almost daily about people moving here to our Greenville, South Carolina area. Now, if you are within 1 and 100 days yourself of moving to Greenville, or you're just in the thinking about it stage, that's okay. Go ahead and contact me, and I would love to be your hometown realtor. Also, subscribe below and comment below. We would love to hear your thoughts about our area. Now, it is my pleasure to be your resource to all things Greenville. And it is our goal on the Rucker & Associates real estate team to be your go-to for Greenville real estate. So living in California used to be the American dream. The stunning beauty, the mountains, the beautiful Pacific Ocean, all the wonderful cities up and down the coastline and inland. You have the incredible sports teams, the Dodgers, the 49ers, the Lakers, so many more. The weather typically is incredible all year round. You have Napa wine country, you have ski resorts. There is so much to love about California. But what I keep hearing is it's just too dang expensive in California and way overcrowded. Too much traffic. Tired of the politics. California residents are fed up. For years, the relocation spots have been Boise, Idaho, Denver, Colorado, or Dallas, Texas. Recently, residents have come all the way to the East Coast to the Carolinas, and Greenville, South Carolina has been a nice landing spot for them. So why is that? Here we go. So according to mylifeelsewhere.com, California is substantially more expensive than South Carolina. Simple everyday things such as bread and milk are 25% more expensive than California. Gas is 35% more expensive. A bottle of Coke is 23% more expensive. A pint of beer is 30% more expensive. It seems like everything in your normal day-to-day is more expensive in California. So per bestplaces.net, let's compare Greenville, South Carolina to LA, California. So I'm not naive, y'all. I understand LA has a ton more people versus Greenville, but actually the median income is not far off per household. So home prices in Greenville, South Carolina are $385,000 versus $912,000 in LA. That's crazy. The unemployment rate in Greenville is currently 4.4% and LA 10.6%. It's 77% more expensive for cost of living in LA versus Greenville. All housing expenses are 15% more expensive. So sales tax in South Carolina 6%, California 9.5%. California is the second most expensive state in the U.S. behind Hawaii. Hawaii is very understandable with all the imports being in the middle of the Pacific. But California is just killing residents with prices. Now, let's be a little more fair and let's compare a smaller city in California to Greenville. If you look at the rankings, this city is actually one of the cheapest and most affordable cities to live in California, Sacramento, California. So the population in Sacramento is a little over 500,000. So this will be a better gauge to Greenville. So the cost of living in Sacramento is 37% more expensive than Greenville, South Carolina. The average home price in Sacramento, California is $481,000. Remember, Greenville is $385,000. So if you want to look for a rental in the rental market, the average rent in Sacramento is $1,000 more per month. Food is 5% higher. Healthcare is 7% higher. Commute times, so both in LA and Sacramento, are drastically longer to get really anywhere, especially to work. Although more people do work from home in California. But here's the great part about working from home. Our real estate team has helped numerous California relocations move here who actually work from home. If you work remotely, work from home exclusively, does it really matter where you live? Why not choose Greenville? Okay, so now let's talk and look at weather. So in California, everyone knows California is known for its wonderful year-round weather. I do understand parts of the coast, especially San Diego, has some incredible weather pretty much year-round. So in Greenville, we do have 4 true seasons. Now, unlike Florida, we do have wonderful springs, wonderful falls. There are parts of Florida that are just so humid, so hot every single day. It does get hot and humid here in the summer in Greenville. So July and August get quite sticky, quite miserable in the evenings at times. You're probably not going to go outside, have a cocktail, unless you're by the water in the Greenville, South Carolina area during the summer. So spring and fall are absolutely gorgeous. So fall and football go hand in hand here in the South. Greenville is no exception. Now, you Californians, you probably gravitate more towards professional football. Completely understandable. We are primarily college football fanatics here in South Carolina. Winters are very mild here, but it can get below freezing at times, and we may get that dusting snow every once in a while. But overall, Greenville is fairly insulated from natural disasters. However, recently, Hurricane Helene did rip through our area. That was the worst weather we have had here since 1990 of Hurricane Hugo. So they're calling Helene a 1 in 1,000 year storm. So we may not see this again in our entire lifetime. But thankfully, our Greenville, South Carolina area did not get hit near as hard as areas of western North Carolina, such as the Asheville area and the surrounding towns of Asheville. Commute times and congestion. So, all of Greenville County has 795 square miles. From the border of North Carolina to East Greer to Fountain Inn to the edge of Anderson County to the west. Commute times are very reasonable in and around the Greenville area. Even with our influx of relocation and our explosion of population in the last 5 to 10 years, traffic has still been manageable. So Greenville County has less than 600,000 people as a whole. So here are a couple of real-time commutes in our county. So this timing is as of 8:30 a.m. on a Friday. So from Fountain Inn, which is the southernmost city, to Cleveland, South Carolina, the northernmost city, from one end to the other is about a 50-minute drive. If you want to go all the way to the east of Greer, driving to Powdersville, which is technically in Anderson County, that's a 27-minute drive. You can pretty much get anywhere in the entire county in less than 1 hour at a time. The only areas that you may want to avoid that get quite congested are I-85 and I-385 intersection during rush hour, and then good old Woodruff Road in Greenville during lunch, rush hour, weekends. So yeah, pretty much any time on Woodruff Road. For California residents, our commute times are probably nothing to y'all. You may go just a few miles in an entire hour during rush hour. So I want to end this video talking about quality of life. For most relocations, this is what it boils down to. Here in Greenville, South Carolina, our quality of life is at an all-time high. Home prices are still very reasonable and actually well below the national average. Cost of living is low. The weather is awesome. Commute times to different areas of the entire Southeast are very manageable. So we have the beaches, lakes, mountains, major cities just within 2 hours, such as Atlanta, Georgia, Charlotte, North Carolina. The job growth is wonderful in this area with BMW North America, Michelin, GE, and others. The revitalized downtown Greenville area is nationally recognized for the parks, the beauty, and some of the South's best local restaurants. We had the 28-mile Swamp Rabbit Trail. The people are nice. We actually wave to each other. We smile at each other. We open doors for each other. It's absolutely Southern living and Southern charm at its best. Y'all, I really do appreciate you watching this video about why so many California residents are moving here to the South Carolina area. Please be on the lookout for more videos on our channel about living in Greenville, South Carolina. And remember, I am your hometown realtor, and I want to be your resource to all things Greenville. Thank you.